Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 17. This is episode 1 of season 7, and let's just get right into making a new game. So, been testing it out, got my graphics card set and everything. I wiped my hard drive, and basically I started from scratch. So, new operating system, everything's mostly in place, so if there's any graphical anomalies, sound problems, just let me know. And with that, I've done some testing of the game with these settings, and everything's pretty much, well, let me go back and show you. There's that. I think shadows is the only thing I turned down, and grass. Turned off motion blur because that sucks, and I don't like depth of field because it adds to the motion blur type effect. So that's all my settings. They're pretty much maxed out otherwise. And audio, I have the music off because every YouTuber should have the game music off, just because of copyright strikes, and that's just bullshit. So turn the sound down a little bit, and we're ready to go. I've already made a profile. You'll figure out how to do it on your own. But anyways, because it worked so good in the past, we're using my name as the seed, and so Silverblade, for some reason it says Barippi Valley. Okay, that territory, whatever. Alright, so as for the game settings, difficulty is going to be default because they've amped up the difficulty level, at least in terms of the zombies being just outright brutal. And so we're going to go with that. 120-minute day cycle, just because it's better for YouTubing. Daylight length, 18. Day speed, they're going to walk. At night, they'll jog. Basically, the way I'm looking at it is they should, if I was going to do this like Night of the Walking Dead, they'd all just walk, no matter what time of day. But we want a little bit of a challenge, so during the day, they'll walk. At night, the normal zombies will jog, which I don't know what the difference between that and running is, but we'll have the ferals run. During the blood moon, we'll have them jog, because I don't want them to be running in circles, because it drives me nuts when they do that. But basically, we can amp these up as we go along, and like after day 7 or whatnot. This is just to get us warmed up into the game, because everything old is new again. Advanced, block durability in past games I've had at 200, no difference here. Loot abundance, because the zombies don't drop loot as often. I mean, like really as often. They drop it like once. 1 in 100 seems to be the amount. Don't quote me on that. They drop, and so with loot abundance, we're just going to crank it up to 200. It never seemed to make a big difference anyways. Loot respawn is every 5 days. Drop on death, backpack only, because tool belt sucks and everything sucks. So we'll just do that. Drop on quit, nothing. Blood moon count, we're going with 8. I think that's the default. We'll amp things up with each successive blood moon, so keep it on that. Enemy spawning on, I think this is just in everywhere, not just the sleeping zombies, so we'll just leave this on. Airdrops are every 3 days. Cheat mode's off, and we'll have a marker for airdrops. And multiplayer, it really doesn't matter because I'm not doing this as an open game for everybody else. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. Don't know where this is going to land me, but we'll roll with it. I'm hoping that this will be like Alpha 16, where I can go as long as possible without dying. Now, I played a little bit in the experimental stage of the game, and I can't even get past day 1 or 2 without croaking. So we'll see how that turns out. Also, during one of my playthroughs off camera, it was a repeat of Alpha 15 with a day 1 feral zombie with a white. That pissed me off. Alright, so as you can see, things are rolling pretty smoothly. Even with OBS, I'm getting a nice ripe 60, 65, 70 frames per second. And we gotta craft a bedroll, but we're going to just get some loot here, see what we can find. Not impressed. Now I have to admit, I haven't been really all that enthusiastic about Alpha 17. Despite not wanting to know what the features are and all the new gadgets added, that part didn't appeal to me. I just wanted it to work and work right and be, you know, adjusted to some difficulty, but not be outright murderous. So when I found out through one way or another, I ended up finding out what's going on, and they did a lot of cosmetic changes, and I'll say the game does look a hell of a lot better. I mean, things seem to stand out a little bit and look more detailed, but I don't know, there's still some bugs in the system. There always is on a initial release of alpha, and this is alpha 17. There is 17.1 on the experimental, so we got that to look forward to. I have been seeing one of the common bugs is that when you are swinging with an axe and holding the mouse button down, you'll be swinging and swinging. When you let go of the axe, it'll keep swinging for like 1 or 2 strikes. That's not good because, well, in one instance, I destroyed a very fragile cardboard box, and that wasn't supposed to happen. So we just punch a lot of stuff, and we'll deal with it. My other computer's griping at me. Now, one of the things, see right there is an example of it over punching or over hitting type of thing. I don't. They got to fix that. One thing I'm not really thrilled about is the stamina. That just constantly dies on you until you feed, and in this early stage of the game, not helpful. Don't want to sound ungrateful. They've done a hell of a job with, I think it was the Unity engine that they're using, and the, you know, switching it over to, I think they had the 2015 version, maybe 16, and then they moved up to 2018. So they had to redo a whole bunch of stuff apparently. And it's supposed to run a lot smoother, and as you can see, the frames are doing pretty good. So optimizing wise, I was quite leery of how they've done it in the past. It does seem like they've optimized it to a pretty good degree. Not completely optimized, but it's far better than Alpha 16 was, in my opinion. Alright, we've punched enough. Well, maybe a little bit more. And so let's do all the initial quests and see what it gets us. Alright, craft bedroll. But I don't want that many. I don't need to sleep that much. Yeah, we'll keep that in there now. Alright, so while we're doing that, we can go look for rocks. Which, actually, that was kind of like, bang. What was I gonna say? Anyways, looking for rocks, yeah, that's what it was. Looking for rocks and picking them up is actually a lot less labor intensive than chopping into a boulder. At least for now. And we want to find a good place to pitch a tent. Or pitch camp, anyway. And let's see. One of the things I have to keep an eye on is that things are still recording. I still have a little bit of a problem with my device is not detecting what's up. So sometimes it'll cut out on me. Just to keep you apprised of what may be going on. Also, if you see any screen tearing, I thought I saw a little bit there for a minute. Also let me know and I could try to adjust the settings. Alright, so we got town there, and it looks like a building over here. Try to get over this way. Let's see. Okay, so we got paths going everywhere. And I kind of want to set up in a prefab somewhat early, because I want to save whatever resources I got instead of, you know, monkeying around and making one right off the bat. But I have to be careful too, because les zombies, actually, okay, now we're just waiting for the next thing. Craft a stone axe, I can do that. Okay. Alright, now we'd like to make some clues. Pants, shirt, hood, shoes, and gloves. And I don't have the... There we go. So we'll wait for those to get built. While my stamina is still pretty good. Hack down a tree, get some more rocks because we've got to get arrows, and that's gonna be happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay, while we're waiting for that to regenerate, we'll just... There we go. Should be bow and arrow. Oh, wooden club. Now bow and arrow. There we go. And then 7 arrows. Eesh. Now, one thing you might want to keep in mind, especially when it comes to the drops in case you get killed, is putting your ammo in the tool belt. When you get better into the game, when you're further along, then you put it in your normal inventory. But when you drop your backpack and you don't have any ammo, that's the epitome of the suck. Okay. Gotta get another stone. Now another thing is I've got it set so that the key control for S, which is you know, like scrap something and favorites and something like that. I got it switched over so that's the delete key, so I don't accidentally you know, scrap something, which is a pain in the butt if you do. Alright, so we'll put this there, this there. And I'll put that in there. Gotta go hunting for rocks again. Gotta be kind of careful around these structures because every single one of them is infested with sleepers. And I'm not seeing any more stone. What do we got here? A workbench. Nothing in the grill. Nothing in the fridge. I do like that the drawers on things and you know, things that don't have any loot, the doors or something like that are open. But it also kind of limits the on the respawn. I don't know if they'll actually be closed if they respawn stuff and they're just not being used for it anymore. Okay. Here, stony. And another thing I don't like is you can't get explodey heads until you level up for it. Looks like our first kill of the day. In your face. Oh, you're faking. Yeah, I knew it. Turning him into a porcupine. Oop. Oh, the first one we kill, and the first one has something to drop. Okay, well, we're not getting enough stone in our diet. And there's a zombie over there. There's a stone. So apparently where these stones are, these rocks are, there's veins of stuff. So, oh, there's two zombies. This is doable. It's not the fastest way to get rock right now, but eat, it'll have to do. Excuse them. Just keeping my eyes on that guy over there. Trying to, anyway. Playtime! Oh, he's a faker. Ooh, how did I do that right into his hand? That's interesting. Seems like that would hurt like hell, too. Okay, now we're doing a little bit better on the ammo situation. And this is part of what I don't like about the stamina system being, you know, it wears out so much and then it only goes up to, like right now, it's 74. And this day has just started. So this guy is like a weenie. Even more so than I am. And I'm a real weenie. So it looks like there's 2 cabins. That's gonna be nice for looting, because I don't want to go right into the city just yet. I want to go to the outlying areas and, you know, kind of loot the cabins and stuff like that, because less trouble, I guess, is about the best way I could put it. And right there, it didn't give me the warning that the tool needed repairs. And it wouldn't click anymore, so that's a bug. Minor bug, mind you, but it bugs me. Might as well sit back and have a drink while this guy's sweating it out. Now I do like, because of the optimizations, I guess, I do like that things are just really nice and crisp moving. One other thing is my mouse has programmable DPI, you know, so you can set how many dots per inch it goes, so it could be where it moves really slow and fine, you know, with like sniper scope type, and then it can go really fast. The mouse has got, you know, a whole range of settings I can do on it, but unfortunately my old settings are on my other hard drive, which I have now in my mining computer. So I have to switch screens on my main monitor, which is a TV, so I can switch between inputs to look at the settings on that. I did that for OBS as well, so I can look back at those settings and then copy them over to this computer. But I didn't quite do it right yet for my mouse. So this thing here, right there, Didn't quite copy them over, but I copied. You know, I set it up fairly well, so it's not bad. It's not great though. But I can get my old settings back. We got to get some XP going here so we can. Yeah. Oh, encumbered. All right. And she's faking. She ain't faking now. The thing I've noticed is that when they go down on the ground, the first time it's them faking it, and the second time, usually, unless something else that I don't know, usually they're el finito at that point. Another thing we got to get is cotton, and apparently you have to bash them. You can't just pick them right up out of the ground, which I think is not exactly. It's not great. I understand kind of why the Fun Pimps did that though. And I didn't want chrysanthemums just yet, but we need to make a bunch of bandages because we're going to use them. I guarantee you, we're going to be using a lot of them because I am not exactly careful. Oh, I just dropped you. Go back down. Alright, I think we might be able to withstand whatever comes out of the hidey hole in the cabin, so got enough arrows. I need to set up some frames, and I need more wood. Before I assault the house, I need to. Whoa, is that a trader? Oh, this is gonna be nice. On while I'm building up my stamina, on Hal's server, I was practicing on, because I never played it anywhere beyond like day 3, I think it was. But on Hal's server, I found a cabin, or no, I found 2 traders literally side by side. That was beautiful. So I made a camp there, and then I haven't went back. I think the game got reset, which is what Hell's server tends to get sometimes. So I haven't really gone back to it, but it was actually pretty awesome to have 2 traders within eyesight of each other. They're literally like across the street. There's a street down the middle, and they're on both sides of the street. Let's take this top down. That doesn't. I don't see the white flag. You can't get me. Gotcha. You're faking. Oh, right in the top of the noggin. Alright, let's get up here. So it might not be a trader I'm looking at here. It might be yeah, now I'm looking at it. It's that one outpost that has booby traps and stuff like that in it. Alright, we got 7 stone. We need to get need more wood. The stamina shit is just killing me. If you see me looking this way, it's because I keep an eye on the recording, because I don't think it always records when it should. Man, I gotta get my stamina perks in there. This is getting old real quick. And again, it's doing an extra hit when I let go of the mouse button, so that's just bugging the hell out of me. Also, I was practicing the game a little bit, practicing testing out the camera and recording and all that earlier. And instead of using a melee weapon, I was using a torch. So I was going around setting them on fire and having a good old time at that. Beer. Okay. That could be useful. Alright, let's get back to it. So this episode will go for like an hour, and then the other episodes, I think, you know, there's only 2 episodes I'm going to do for this week, other than this, and those will be like a half hour each. Basically, I'm doing it because, you know, I want to take it easy on 7 Days to Die and do a little bit more of other games too. I haven't figured out exactly what I want to play. I have some things in mind, but they're going to require a bit more editing, a bit more setting up, and we'll see how it goes. Let's go take over this cabin. Take the long way, of course. And also pick up some cotton along the way. do that. This place is going to be rife with trouble. And I need to get a box to put my stuff in. Alright, wood frame. Go 10. Second. Okay. Gather small stone for that campfire, I'll bet. Actually, before I do that, that didn't sound good. So out of all this, I need wood, plant fibers, stone, bandages, let's get drunk. Oh, that did not help. Am I that much of a... I mean, I haven't drunk in my life before, but am I that much of a lightweight? Oh, that's nice. Back up in here. Actually, let's leave those in there. Just in case. Come to Papa. That's one fall. That's 2 falls, so he done. Alright, Twitchy. Let's rock. That's 1 fall. We need a cooking pot. And we got a cooking pot. Excellent. We are already miles ahead of where I was hoping I would be. And canned goods, oh yeah. Those will make good firewood. And I can access those from there. Cool. And my stamina is back up because of the food. sure we got all of this. That's rude to bust in on me like that. That's just not acceptable. Not acceptable at all. Yeah, it's one fall. And we got this chucklehead. That's one fall, almost fall. It just gave you a tracheotomy and an... Uh-oh. Spoke too soon. That's right. Time to go to sleep. Aww. One fall, one for the taint. Down for the count. And this guy here on the crawler only needs to go down once, thankfully. Nobody's sneaking on me. No toilet pistol, but whoa. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I do love it when a plan comes together. Now we gotta be really careful because I'm starting to get cocky. We all know that when yep, here we go. I get cocky, I get killed. Sheesh. Alright, that's 2 less zombies. I'm just waiting for the floor to give out on me. Hello! Got kind of stuck there for a minute. Whoa. Now I'm kind of boned. Let's see. And one down. For some reason I can't jump. That's not cool. Okay, that's 2 downs for him. Okay, these guys are done. about... Oh, joy. Okay. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Ooh. Triple storage pocket. That seems like it would be fun. And we got a working stiff box. And a shotgun Messiah box. What? Candy cane shiv. Okay. So far, we got a place. Mind you, it's a temporary place until we can build a proper base. But, it'll give us shelter for the night. Oh, you can't even eat it. Oh well. Interesting. You see right there was an example of hitting the box. Yeah. Hitting in the box unintentionally. Now I gotta remember to put down my bedroll. Oh yeah. Daddy like. Okay, we're going to oh shit. I hear fat boy. Just get that set up like that. We're gonna need this eventually. I don't want to get out the guns just yet. Unless I absolutely have to. Hello. Oh no, you don't. You don't get off that easy. Ooh, right in the... Oh, a little lag there. Alright, he's done. Alright, so... we need to place a land claim block. Kind of want it towards the center of the building, so we'll just put it there. As good a place as any. Oh, I don't have any wood on me. Dirt. Okay, now I need some stone so I can get this other little mission out of the way. There we go. Put a lot of arrows in that fat ass. Level up. Let's see. I think it did. Yeah, you got one level. We'll go with the healing factor. I think we get 5 points if we complete most of the quests. See, got 3 of 8. There's that. There we go. There's 5. I'll get a few extra on top of that because definitely going to be needing it for arrows. These trees look realistic, but I don't like these trees because they hide zombies so well. Alright, let's get some stone. Harvesting all kinds of goodness here. Harvesting XP, harvesting stone. Come on, lady, get back up. You're not done yet. Now you're done. Oh, yeah. So now we can start getting food cooked and all that goodness. And we have a decent kitchen to do it from. I missed the stumps that you could get stuff out of. I don't know if they're still in the game or not. I guess these are kind of like their replacements. Here we go with that stamina bullshit again. I'm so pampered by steel axes and having the perks jacked up to awesomeness. This stuff just doesn't fly by me. But like I said, I'm pampered. I got too used to that over the whole course of Alpha 16. Let's see, how much? 10. Whoa, I got some honey. That's gonna be helpful. We need to get some stone. We need to get a little bit of wood. Cotton. Bird's nest. It might be because I have the 200% loot, but I tend to get an awful lot of feathers. Not that I don't mind, but it does seem to be a bit much. At a certain point, I'm going to be like ditching them all together because I'll probably end up with guns and stuff. I mean, I got guns now, but I don't want to use ammo. Considering that very early game, and I can get zombies with my bow and arrow, but the problem is it draws too many zombies from outside the area, and I don't really want that. Not yet. Yeah, four stone? Jeez. Slancha. Now, from what I hear, under these stones, like underground, but under these stones, you'll find veins of resources. I wonder how true that is, and how spread out they are. All right, 19 stone is good. Let's go and get the campfire going and set up shop in here. Alright. Campfire. And of course it's not going to be able to go on that. That's fine. Alright, so what do I have to do now? Trader. 2.2 kilometers, jeez. Where did I go? So I'm looking. Looking that way, okay. That's a mission goal down the road. Okay, I am encumbered. I know this. First of all, got that. Probably wasn't the best place to put everything. Let's see, do I got any wood? Yeah, I need to make one of these. And then what can I throw away? Well, canned chili has got to go. Oh, here we go. So we'll put well, we'll put them up here just to be safe. Can of chili has got to go into a very special spot because it's evil, it's jinxed. So we gotta put that. Do not touch evil chili. It will give you the trots. Alright. That will do it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Alpha 17's here. So check out the description box below, and until next time, see you later. Twitch.